Hi, welcome to Ray at the Movies, and welcome to my 31 days of Halloween, where I upload a video every day. And with today's movie, it's going to be Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child. So this is part 5. They, for some reason, decided to not have the number 5, in the title, which is different. Now, the movie came out August 11th, 1989. And I'm going to go a little bit of it. This is not exactly my most favorite one. The movie is starting to grow on me. I just don't like the script. The movie is visually stunning, very well shot. The director did a good job with how he filmed it. The cinematographer, everybody involved did a great job. The acting, the special effects, it just wasn't a good story. I feel the story was a very weak story. It's starting to grow on me a little bit as time has gone by, but I don't like it as much. So I used to give it a 1 star, so right now I'm at 2.5 stars out of 5. So it's starting to grow on me, but not completely. When I watched it, I kind of stopped it a little bit. It has a great cast of actors, like I said. The director did a good job. He's very good at the movies he does. He's done a lot of good movies. He knows how to film. I like his eye for detail, how he filmed certain scenes. It really felt menacing. Freddy Krueger in this one is still scary and still kind of creepy, eerie character that gets you in your dreams. So let's go ahead and go into the cast. We have Robert Englund, of course, Wishmaster, the Mangler, Freddy vs. Jason, A Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 7, Lisa Wilcox, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Child, The Bloody Man, The Church, Red Hollow. Now this isn't the same movie that Dario Argento did. It's a different movie altogether. Kelly Jo Minter, Mask, The Lost Boys, Miracle Mile, Summer School, Danny Hazel, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, Guts and Glory, The Rise and Fall of Oliver North, Murder Self-Portrait, Erica Anderson, Lifted, Shadows of the Past, Visitors from the Unknown, and directed by Stephen Hopkins, who did Predator 2, The Lost in Space, Blown Away, The Ghost in the Darkness, written by John Skip, Tales of Halloween. I should do that next year. Or maybe if I still have time, I'll do it this year. Leslie Boham. Oh wait, I skipped one, sorry. Written by John. Okay, so Greg Spector also wrote the script. A Volcano, Fire on the Mountain, Animals, The Nile Incidents, Lisa Boham, House 3, The Horror Show, Desperado, Badlands, Justice, Nowhere to Run, Daylight. Music by Jay Ferguson, License to Drive, Bad Dreams, Double Dragon. Ooh, I forgot one. Okay, here's the story. Alice, having survived the previous installment of the Nightmare series, finds the deadly dreams of Freddy Krueger starting once again. This time, the taunting murderer is striking through the sleeping mind of Alice's unborn child. His intention is to be born again into the real world. The only one who can stop Freddy is his dead mother, but can Alice free her spirit in time to save her own son? The 5th installment of the popular franchise focuses on Alice, a survivor of the 4th who believes Freddy Krueger has been eliminated for good. She optimistically hopes to start a life with fellow survivor Dan. The nightmares began soon enough, though, and Alice learns she is pregnant. When her friends start dying, Alice suspects that Freddy is using the fetus within her as a weapon. Can she fight the demon while protecting her unborn child? According to the director Stephen Hopkins, they got a lot of tarantulas, hand-painted them green and red, and on the floor of the stage placed a little wall up in the shape of an arm and had trainers come in and around the tarantulas, the wall, and film the resultant scattering of the spiders. But after they got the shot, they were left with a studio full of around 200 angry tarantulas. Hopkins figures we probably carried on shooting on another set. I'm sure I don't think anyone ever found them again. As far as the director knows, those spiders roamed freely through the studios and escaped into the free world. Or maybe it was just somebody else's job to ensure the tarantulas were all accounted for. Stephen King and comic book writer Frank Miller were offered the job of writing and directing this movie. Alex Proyas was also offered, as he's as his first directed project, but he turned it down because he didn't want to direct sequels and felt it was more fun to make original material. Executive producer Sarah Reiser's original pitch to New Line Cinema for Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Wars was for Freddy to have a baby. Reiser states, "I went in, one of the executives was pregnant at the time, and I said, picture Freddy clawing his way out of the womb. No one liked my idea, so then I got a call for Nightmare 5, and when they came to me, they said, remember when you wanted Freddy to have a baby? Well, we like that idea now. What if Alice was the mom?" Unlike the previous films, with the exception of the first one, this film main title does not display the digit 5, just a Nightmare on Elm Street: The Dream Child. The laughter heard at the end of, right before the credits roll is a clip of Vincent Price laughing at the end of Michael Jackson's song Thriller. Prince's laughter is sampled at the beginning of Kool Moe Dee's song Let's Go, which he has played during the film's end credits. At around 6 minutes during the sequence in which the nun Amanda is raped by the criminally insane, Robert Englund is wandering around in the background without his Freddy makeup, including one shot in which the camera lingers on him for a few seconds. Englund stated that this was his favorite scene. There are no crew, it was just me and 100 extras, and the little teeny floating crane camera. It was like having a drone on little wiry crane. And there's a lot of wide shots in that magnificent set. Freddy was played by screenwriter for the teaser trailer, David S. Shaw. One of the Dream Child script rewrites wizards actually got to be in the film. That's Shaw's hand in Freddy's glove at the end. The baby carriage was a big prop into which he could fit, but the lights they had to place inside the carriage almost caused his arm to catch on fire. When Mark is lying on the floor looking through comic books, he picks up the one titled Nightmares from Hell. In the upper left corner, there is KC in capital letters above the 10 cents price indicator. This could stand for Krueger Comics. In the original script, Alice's friends were named Dean, Jen, and Ginger. Dean was a boxer, Jen was an artist, and Ginger struggled with anorexia, with scenes of her throwing up to lose weight. They were later changed to Mark, Greta, and Yvonne. Mark was changed to a male character and became a comic book fan. A novel, a bit in a very short one, based on the screenplay, was written by Joseph Locke and featured within the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master, and Part 5, The Dream Child. Yeah, this is a little bit different, like I said, because it's dealing with him being able to get to people through her unborn child's dreams state, and it just doesn't work. It has some cool scenes in it. This movie, by the way, was almost given an X rating because of two death scenes that were found to be too graphic. I hope that there is an uncut version of 5, or at least we get to see the deleted scenes for 5, if they're not going to bring them back in. Now, I heard that for the VHS version of 5, they did insert the scenes back in, but never for the DVD or Blu-ray. Go figure. So with that, I'm out of here. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care.